Alright, what's good? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'm just joking. Yeah, so this is a video about AI and the church. And there's a few different things I want to cover today. The first being how it is currently being used, how it could be used positively, and then also predictions about the future of AI in the church. So the first thing I want to cover is how it currently is being used. There are some good ways and then some not so good ways that AI is being taken advantage of in the church. An example of some good ways that can be acceptable and helpful are some research for sermons. Now, I don't think that should be the only tool that pastors use to research. I think pastors need to still learn and understand how to do their own research, because AI can make mistakes, obviously. It tells you that when you use it. But it can be a valuable research tool as it pulls from multiple sources off the internet at once. And then there's so research, and then another one that I stumbled across in my research of this was content creation. So AI generated content that churches can post and use. Now this one is a bit iffy because I don't exactly understand fully what kind of content or what they're using it to generate. Because if it's like AI generated sermon clips, then that's just, I think, flat out lazy and can very easily go wrong. But if it's like help with graphic design or whatever, I still don't love that idea, because it's also taking a job away from a real person who could be doing that. But that is a use to help speed up the process of content creation for churches to reach more globally online. Now, a couple negative ways that the church can use and maybe is using AI. One kind of, it's not really funny story, it's actually kind of concerning. In Switzerland, there's actually an AI Jesus. There's a whole article on it. This church created an AI Jesus and put him at the altar and make people pay to go and use this AI Jesus, so that they can talk to God. This is obviously really messed up and heretical, and definitely not a good way, not a good use of AI in any shape or form. It's actually quite concerning and scary. Another, maybe more common, less out there way that some churches may be using AI is to write a sermon. This is problematic because, first of all, the pastor is now just being plain out lazy, and lazy pastors are the last thing we need. And also, like, AI has some pretty crap theology most of the time. Wouldn't trust it, because it's pulling from so many random sources. It can really say anything. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, I want to move into a few maybe thoughts about the future with the AI in the church. I think that AI is a tool that is growing and evolving faster than we really know what to do with. And that's challenging because it is a new form of technology that gives us so much power, and that has so much power in and of itself. There's so many ways in which it can be used positively for a positive impact, and that there's also so many ways that it is used negatively and can be used negatively. And unfortunately, I feel like the way it's trending right now, there's going to be a lot of maybe negative use of AI in the future of the church. Hopefully we don't see more AI Jesuses, but we're probably going to see more AI churches, like churches in the metaverse. That's one thing that's already happening right now. And I think that's dangerous because it takes out the communal physical aspect. There's something to be said about coming physically to church. And then, yeah, also just like promotes a lot of laziness and stuff in the church, which is very concerning. But yeah, I think there is definitely use that it could be used for good, as an evangelism tool to help, maybe crank out video ideas. Would be a good use. Coming up with engaging video ideas, or maybe sermon illustrations would be a good one. Games for a youth group that tie into what you're doing. These are all positive ways that you can use AI in the church, and that hopefully will be continued to use. But yeah, I think we'll see two sides of the coin. I think we'll see a lot of churches really dive deep into this AI stuff, and basically become fully AI churches. But I also, honestly, I think we'll, after a while, see sort of a pushback of churches going more traditional, in a sense, and actually meeting in person and not using any of that, which would be beautiful to see, and hopefully that becomes the new trend. So yeah, thanks for joining. Peace out.